Aw, shit. Here we go. Dagger bitches. Where's my Bob? AKA ODB with it. This the new mixtape though, y'all. This the new one. It is. I'm just playing. Cause really, cause when I get serious, y'all don't like that. So I'm just gonna play on this one, alright? Yeah, let's have some fun.
Fucking face. I say motherfucker a lot. Bang out motherfucking radio. Girl down. This is fresh the best. You know what I'm saying? Slap these motherfuckers aside the head, Dagger. What's going down, y'all? You know who it is. Swamp Sounds Entertainment, very own Natoma Slim. This is Slap Sunday with the Dagger on Bang Out Radio. Playing nothing but them slappers and slapping the stupidity out, you dumb motherfuckers. So tune in and listen up. You got it? Yeah.
Yeah, what's cracking, y'all? Slap Sunday's the Dagger. LA West Coast all day, Bang Out Radio, reality radio. If you're tuned in live or downloading this at your own convenience, again, one more time, this is officially Slap Sundays. Top place where we play the top independent artists from around the world, as well as try to stop the stupidity out of some of you dumb motherfuckers. There's a lot of dumb shit going on in the world. Alright? But as always, handle this business first. Alright? Keep sending in your music. Alright? Dagger.bangoutradio@gmail.com. Again, that's dagger.bangoutradio@gmail.com. Alright? I will find a place for your shit in rotation. We got 3 shows now, and I'm you know, thinning the herd a little bit. But again, if you want your shit in rotation, that's the only way you're gonna find out if it's up for them slappers. Alright, it's up to get on here on Bang Out Radio. You send it to me. Alright? And my word is gonna get played at least once. Alright? What else? Like I said, still looking for anybody that wants to get down and help out here on Bang Out Radio. Like I said, maybe you're maybe do graphic designs and want to edit up the video shows. Like I said, you like promoting and everything like that, and you want to help promote for the show. Ladies, I'm still looking to get this all-female show together and everything. So again, a lot of business that can be had and a lot of things trying to go down here. So again, if you want to be part of that, hit me. Dagger.bangoutradio@gmail.com. Alright? Besides that, you can find us, like I said, you can Google Bang Out Radio. We'll pop up damn near everywhere. We're out there. Alright, so make sure you find us. Make sure you check out the YouTube page, Bang Out Radio. There's a couple of them on there I've come to discover, but I mean, if you recognize the logo or you'll if you look at a few of them, you'll see, or you should be able to recognize us. Alright, because hopefully we stand out at least enough so y'all can see us in a list of other pages and everything like that. And as soon as you find us, like I said, check us out. If you got time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know, every little bit counts. Alright, like I said, Bang Out Radio is on Instagram. All of us involved with Bang Out Radio are all over. Like I said, you can find me, the Dagger MF, on a lot of social media. All you have to do is search that DAGGER MF. 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna pop up. Alright, and again, everything's all linked up together, connected together. Alright, tonight, some personal shit I guess I want to get off my chest for once. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on right now, a lot of shit I've been having to deal with. I'm trying to keep straight and keep things together. Also, a couple of news stories I saw. I don't know, like I said, y'all never know where the night's gonna go, but we're gonna find out together, alright? And of course, it's a completely sober night. No weed, no drink, so this ought to be interesting to see how the night goes, but we're gonna make through it, alright? So yes, Slap Sundays, the Dagger, LA West Coast all day, Bang Out Radio, reality radio. Tune in. Thanks for being here. Holla at y'all in a second.
Hello? Hello? Shit! Fucking phones, man. You get a call, they cut you off. You make a call, they cut you off. What's the point? I never
Don't
get...
you know what they're doing, kid? They fuck you with cell phones. That's what it is. They're fucking you with the cell phone. They love when you get cut off. You know why? Huh? You know why? Because when you call back, which they know you're gonna do, they charge you for that fucking first minute again at that high rate.
If you're lucky enough to be able to call back, because the 3-hour battery you got only lasts for 20 fucking minutes.
Or what if you're behind a fucking hill and it's going...
Oh, you go through a damn tunnel or some shit, man? And they keep making it small. You know why they make them this small? So you can lose them. Why? So you have to buy more phones. I never lost my mother's phone, taking 2 hours to make a damn long distance call. 4, 5. Oh, I messed up. Hang up. Gotta do it again. 4, 5. I never lost my Sports Illustrated swimsuit phone.
And how about the fucking scanners? These idiots, they get your phone number, and then they make calls.
Oh, somebody took my number.
What happened to
and
you?
called Afghanistan. Afghanistan. Remember Afghanistan? I don't know nobody in Afghanistan. I don't know what fucking Afghanistan looked like. And even if I did, I would not talk to their Afghan ass for 3 hours. I won't talk to my daddy for 3 hours.
They fuck you with the cell phones. Hey, you know what happens when you go to a drive-thru? They get you... Hold on.
Why am I talking? Hold on.
Leo gets private investigator.
Private investigator?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Getz, I was wondering if you would be willing to investigate my privates.
Investigate what?
My privates, you stupid shit. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, 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 what's going on? It's the hardest working man in the business. It's the boy Q the question. And right now, you tuned in to S.L.A.P.S Sundays with the Dagger on Bang Out Radio. Playing nothing but them slappers and slapping the stupidity out of you dumb motherfuckers. So tune in and listen up. Holla.
Oh, what's cracking, y'all? The Dagger. LA West Coast all day, Bang Out Radio, reality radio. If you're tuned in live, if you're downloading this at your own convenience, you're officially tuned back into S.L.A.P.S Sundays. Alright, you want to call in 661-621-7559. As always, you can chill in the queue. Excuse me. Or you press 1 to holler at me. Now, what I want to start with, where I want to go, man, this week. I said, man, it's only Sunday. Week ain't even fucking started yet. And it's just been a lot going on. And again, it amazes me how the more right you try to do, you know, the more focused you try to stay, the more bullshit tries to get in the way. You know, the more obstacles get thrown at you. Because it's like, it just seems like, especially in today's world, in the world we're living in now, nobody wants you to do right or do the right thing or get yours unless they get a cut of it, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we'll just start here with Bang Out Radio. We'll just start with this show. When this show was down, for when it was down and everything like that, nobody, overall, like I said, I know y'all gave a fuck, but again, majority of people didn't give a fuck. If you get what I'm saying, you know, those of you that are out there, you know, that fuck with Bang Out Radio, that roll with this, you know, y'all were wondering what was up. Okay, I fuck with y'all now, but there are those people out there that can't stand Bang Out Radio for whatever reason. You know, whether it be the hosts, the people that come through here, whether it be the time that it takes, whether it be the things that we say, whether it be the, you know, the fact that we just don't give a fuck. Many different reasons, I don't know. But people cannot stand Bang Out Radio. I don't get it. Look, I do this mainly because, again, I know what it's like to be an independent artist on one side of things. I know what it's like to be an independent artist. So you want to get your music heard out there wherever you possibly can. Now, I'm giving it to you guys for free. I'm providing you a place where you can come get your shit played at least once for free. And if it really slapping, they go hard and that shit knock like it's supposed to. If you're a true musician and this is what you do, then you got a steady place for it to be in rotation without anything to worry about. All around the world. When I know y'all motherfuckers got to pay for it in other places and everything, and these motherfuckers going to charge y'all for a certain amount of spends per month and this, that, whoop, or whatever. I mean, you want to spend your money, go ahead. That's your business. But, again, I'm here to give y'all a platform in order to get y'all shit heard. 2, it's fucking therapy for me. For me personally. Very therapeutic. Because, again, outside of this radio station, I don't do that much talking. I don't. Because, again, nobody likes the things that I have to say. Nobody wants to hear the things that I really feel and how I really feel about certain things and the things I feel I need to say sometimes. Nobody wants to hear that shit. So, in, like, real life, when I interact with people and do shit like that, I keep my fucking mouth shut. Here, I can say what the fuck I want to because it's your choice if you want to listen to this or not. Also, this is what makes them mad. This is what makes people mad, too, because people get so mad that I don't talk to them. But I'll come on air and just start talking, letting off my feelings, my emotions, you know, how, you know, what the true get down is with, you know, with me. And people just like jealous. How the fuck are you jealous of a radio station? Like, I mean, it's laughable in my opinion. But again, I tell people all the time, okay, you really want to know how I get down, how I think about a lot of things or everything, then this is the place you need to listen to. You need to listen to the radio because this is where you're going to get it. Because there's a purpose for it. When I'm out there, you know, dealing with people, interacting with people, talking to people, there's no real purpose for letting them know, you know, how dumb I think what they're talking about is or this, that, or if something happens. I mean, because, again, I operate on free will. Everybody operates on free will. That's whether they admit it themselves or not. People are going to do what they want to do. You cannot stop people from being stupid. You cannot stop people from wanting to do dumb shit. You cannot stop people from wanting to hang out with other dumb motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You cannot stop people from doing what they feel they want to do, especially if they feel there's nothing wrong with it. And even if there is nothing wrong with it, even if there is something wrong with it, it don't matter. Not in this day and age. People gonna still do it anyway. Like I said, people don't give a fuck. But again, I'm here, and what I'm doing here, you know what I mean, is trying to provide a place for everybody, at least, to get that shit off your chest, or to let that shit go, or to not worry about anything, or to not give a fuck. We don't judge here, but it's amazing. Like I said, as much as I sit here trying to do the right thing by this show and everything, you have no idea how many people hate this show. Don't do it. You should stop doing it. What happened? Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. I'm still good online, but hold on, I gotta call back into the show. I don't know what happened. So, everybody online, you can still see me on and everything like that. But I mean, hold on.
To start your show, press.
Since it appears you're
Gotta
calling
get
back
back
into
into
a
the show.
live
I
show,
don't know how
we
that
are
happens.
reconnecting you now.
Okay, we're back. Sorry, Radio Land. I don't know why my phone cut off, but we're back. But as I was saying, yeah, I mean, people hate this show, hate the fact that I do this. Some people, again, when it was down and I had extra time on my hands and all this and everything, nobody was worried about nothing. Now, well, why are you doing the show? We could be doing this or that. We can be going over here and doing this, or, you know, people want my time now, you know. And then why does it have to be these 2 hours? Again, I very have a set schedule with shit. You know what I mean? This shit goes either get Sunday, Slap Sundays, 9 to 11. Tuesdays, Turned Up Tuesdays with the Hood Geeks, 9 to 11. West Coast Wednesdays, Hump Nights, 9 to 11. You know what I mean? I took out all the other shows for right now until I add the Thursday show. Or until we get the smoke session cracking back on Saturdays. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring that back too. But basically, let's see. 2 hours, 3 days a week. 6 hours out of the week that I just want to myself. Again, this is the only time I ever really get to myself, the Dagger. You know what I mean? This is mine. This is my time, and I can't even have that. You see what I mean? This is the shit I be talking about, and people get upset about this. Like I'm not in my right to do this. Like I'm not supposed to have. And this is what I tell everybody all the time. You're supposed to have an outlet. Everybody needs an outlet. Everybody needs something in their life that calms them down, that gets them, you know, gets them to a point where, you know, they can woo-sah. I got a few. I got my music. You know what I mean? But when you can't go to the studio when you want to, when you got to save up money to go to the studio, get there, record, you know what I mean, everything like that, it's a little different. It's kind of frustrating sometimes to do music. Until I get to the microphone and I'm recording, then it's all worth it. But it's a process getting there. You know, but that is my outlet though, writing and everything, because I'll get it out right that way. And this, I go play basketball with the homies sometimes. We go ball up. That's the way I release some energy. You know what I mean? And this is what I do. Because again, when this show was down, I was going damn near crazy, not having nobody to talk to really. And again, I'm not even talking to anybody like directly right here. You know what I mean? I'm just talking to the world and whoever's out there listening. So I mean, but I didn't have nobody to talk to. Nigga, I was going nuts. You know what it's like. I don't know about, you know, I think too much. You know what it's like to just have thoughts going on in your head over and over and over. You know, like I said, I think way too much. I'm way too analytical about a lot of things. And when I start thinking about shit, I always create more questions than I do answers. But I do know that, you know, it does help. Just being here and just letting it go sometimes. Because again, you gotta let it go somehow. Some people go, you know, some people work out. That's how they let go, you know. Some people just do fucked up shit. Y'all sex freaks. Some of y'all just fuck and get drunk and just do, you know, just drug out and everything or whatever to let go of some shit. I do that sometimes too, but again, I don't like doing that shit to forget bad things. You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting drunk and getting high and doing all that shit because I feel bad about something. I like doing that shit because I feel good about something and I want it to boost the way I feel. I don't want to use it to dead bad feelings. Because if I did it that way, I'd be, yeah. Man, I'll be looking like Lamar or some shit, man. If it was like that, to just dead the pain, you know how much shit a nigga would need to be on? I need some of that fucking, them hospital drugs, man. The hospitals got the best drugs to dead this type of pain. So it just amazes me how people come at me like I'm doing something wrong for just trying to do something to better myself and other people. You know, this is a business. Ain't no telling where it can go, but again, it has to start somewhere. You never know what may happen with this. And even if nothing happens, I've said it for years, this could just be us. Me, Hood Geeks, Queen V, Bang Out Radio, you know what I mean, and whoever fuck with us. It could be us, and that could be it, and I'll be happy with that. We don't got to make no money off of this. I'm not here for that. If it happens, it happens. You don't even get paid for doing that, or this, that, or whatever. You got to do this. Don't worry about what the fuck I got to do for what's mine. I don't speak on nobody else shit about what they feel they need to do for themselves. You know how much dumb shit people feel that they need to do in order to better themselves or in order to get to a certain place or whatever. It don't even be no real shit. But you feel it's important for you though, right? So okay, that's fine. By all means, do what you got to do. This is important to me. It's important to me. And I don't have a whole lot of shit. I got my car. I got this. I got my phone. I got family. You know what I mean? Technically, I'm homeless. I don't have my own living space that's all mine. You know what I mean? Technically, I'm home. I'm not going to say I don't have a roof over my head or I don't have any place where I can go be under a roof or anything like that. I'm not saying like that. But technically, I'm homeless. So I don't have that much. You never know by looking at me. You never know about how I carry myself, but I don't. So I'm not going to give up something that makes me feel good, that doesn't bother or hurt anybody because certain people feel a certain way about it when it has nothing to do with them either. Don't fucking listen to it. I don't ask anybody to be here that don't want to be here. Like everything else, free will. So then if you come here and hear something or see something that you don't want to see, that's on you. I didn't ask you to be here. This is just like anybody else's Facebook page, anybody else's Instagram page or anything like that. How many times you see these motherfuckers talking about don't come to my page if you don't like what you see, but it's mine, right? I do that. There are certain people that I will not go to any of their social media pages, man, none of them, because I just don't want to see it. I don't want to get upset. I know the type of person that I am. I know that it could be nothing, but I may feel some type of way about that. So it's not even worth it. And at the same time, like I said, if I have that kind of connection with somebody or whatever, I'd rather see them in person anyway. Fuck your Instagram and your Facebook or whatever. You know what I mean? But I just don't want to. I just know the type of person that I am. So I'm not gonna go into. You know, I'm gonna try to stack the deck in a way where I'm not gonna find shit that could piss me off. Because again, I could be crazy. I could be looking at something that's totally weird. You know, it could be this, that, or whatever. It could be absolutely nothing. But I could look at it and feel some type of way. And then I'm not the type of nigga to be like, what the fuck is this? What's that? We'll ask you about it. Because then it's going to make me look crazy. So I'm going to be there thinking about this shit and everything like that. And then I'm going to drive myself crazy. So I just rather not do it at all. It's just simpler that way. So, again, the same respect on my end. If you don't like what's going on over here, don't come over here. You don't like what's over here? You don't like what I be saying? Don't listen. You don't like what you see on our YouTube page? Don't look. I mean, it's quite simple. I say it all the time. You know, I try to put myself in people's shoes, or I don't understand why people go looking for shit. Because again, anything that's meant to be seen or anything like that will pop out on its own. And you got to realize with these social medias and everything, it's like people are daring you to do some shit. They're daring you to do it. And then even if you do something or speak shit or whatever, then they're going to make fun of that, which is going to piss people off even more. So it's like, why even get involved in it, right? Why do it? Why even be that person that steps in there? How many times have you seen some of these people? You ever see some of these people Instagrams and everything like that, and then the motherfuckers be lying? Like, they post some shit on Instagram, and then some dude that actually really do be fucking with or whatever sees that shit, and they get on their head about it, but then they want to comment something like, nah, is this, that. It's all kind of dumb shit goes on social media, so you never know what the real truth is. You don't. So I'm not even gonna get involved. Like I said, social media is pure entertainment. You know what's on my social medias? It's the homies, random people I don't know, and a bunch of bitches that I don't know too. But I mean, just bitches, because I just like, when I scroll through my timeline and I see, you know, booty, ass, you know, dumb girls, you know what I mean, they little shit, oh, I'm pregnant again. You know, it's entertainment. I don't ever take that shit seriously. The only post I take seriously is like if I see the homies post up some shit or whatever, something going on or whatever, I might hit them up like, nigga, you straight? You cool? But me personally, depending on how serious it is, I'm not going to hit them up on Facebook about it. I'm going to call them. I may see it on Facebook, but I'm going to hit them up or text them like, nigga, you straight? You good? Nigga, woo, what's going on? Then if I don't get a response, then I may go back to Facebook just try to get the nigga to call me or something or whatever. But again, all these other people, these motherfuckers be going to war on Facebook and Instagram. And it's just like they beefs and everything and little comments and nigga like this. It ain't that serious, homie. It ain't that serious, bitches. Because all y'all doing is giving other people ammo to sit back and laugh at y'all. In my opinion. In my opinion. It's just comedy. Some of these comments and the shit y'all be going to war over. War. But I ain't about to do all that, man. Like I said, I say it all the time. You got a problem with me or what we got going on over here? Fuck you. It's that simple. I don't care what you got to say about this. If you got something to say about it, you can speak your piece. You can have your moment. You can talk, and then what? I'm gonna get upset? No, I'm not. You ain't got time for all that. I said I got better things I could be doing, and again, this isn't what I'm here for. This isn't what the purpose of this is. Like I said, I try to be positive. I try to stay focused. I try to do good things. I try to do right things. I try to, you know, and I try to surround myself with people that are about the same thing, trying to do the same thing. And again, it's sad. Like I said, even when you find that set of people, when you find a group of people, when you find certain things that you can put together, make things happen, how much other people try to fuck that up, especially if they're not part of it. That's another thing I do. If I'm not part of your success or whatever you got going on or whatever, I'm not about to hate on your shit. By all means, do what you got to do. Why would I be mad at the next person doing something to better themselves? So then why the fuck are people mad at me or coming at me about trying to better myself and trying to better what I do? Try to speak on the people that I roll with. Try to speak on the things that we're doing over here that motherfuckers don't know nothing about. Like I said, fucking stupid. Mind your business. Like I said, if you ain't about to come over here and help, then stay out the way. The extra, you know, drama, the extra stress, all that extra shit is unneeded. Again, especially for something that's not meant to be that. That's not what we're here for. As much shit as we talk, and like I said, as much as we go back and forth about shit, as much as, you know, as much as, as much positiveness as we try to project, even though y'all might see some of the shit that we talk about as negative. Like I said, the hood geeks can get pretty active on some things sometimes, you know what I mean? Me and Queen go back and forth a lot. I mean, y'all might see this as negative, but again, we try to put shit out there that a lot of y'all try to hide behind. I try to say shit people is afraid to say. I try to, you know, I try to present a thought or an idea or a way of looking at things that you may have not looked at it that way. You know what I mean? Maybe you're too focused on one way of thinking. Maybe it's this, that, or whatever. I also try to put shit out there and try to put things out there and talk in certain ways so that people can come back and talk to me about certain things. Like I said, I don't know everything. I say it all the time if I don't know shit. I try not to know, you know, I try to know as least as possible about unimportant things and try to know as much about important things as possible. You know what I mean? The dumb shit I could care less about if it's not going to benefit or, you know, make anything better as far as the world goes. I say it all the time. You ever sit back and listen to people's conversation, the things that they talk about? Is there ever really anything that's of some benefit or some merit? You know what I mean? That's gonna enrich someone's life? Or is it just a bunch of he said, she said, this person did this person, or is it just a bunch of gossip? You know, so I'm at least hoping through Bang Out Radio and being the last spot that I feel where independence, just independence on its own, just being independent, not having to worry about anything, not having any guidelines, not having anybody having to judge you for the way you think about it, just independence, not just music, but independent thoughts, independent processes, independent attitudes. You know what I mean? You gotta be yourself. And that's what this is for. It's for you to be yourself. All right, it's for me to be myself, the person that you know, in the streets. If I'm this person in the streets, again, it's all me, but there's different sides to me. Like I said, at work, you know what I mean. You got to be a certain person at work, because then people at work don't want to know, you know what I mean, how you get down in the streets and everything like that. Sometimes that shit don't mix. You got them cool couple of people at your job that may know a little bit more than the other people at your job, but again, at work, you know what I mean, you got to carry yourself a certain way because they're paying you to do that. You know what I mean? Then, you know, when you with your friends, with your peoples and everything, I can be most myself when I'm around the homies and everything. Those are people I can be most myself because, again, I trust them and everything like that. And everybody else, I don't know y'all, so I'm going to try to, you know, I'm cool and everything, but again, I keep my mouth shut a lot because, again, regular people don't like or can't handle the things that the way that I view things and how I feel about things. And then if I tell you what you saying is stupid and that shit is dumb as fuck and it's something that's important to you or whatever, you're going to feel some type of way about that. So, again, I let people, what I like to call is I don't like to burst people's bubbles. You know what I mean? I'll let you live in your little fantasy zone or wherever you feel you need to be or whatever. That's fine. That's all you. As long as you're not bothering me, that's fine. But then again, right here, like I said, I get to be the full-blown asshole if I want to be. You know what I mean? I get to let out all that shit I be holding back, trying to be cool with people. Because again, here it's like coming to my house. I could be whatever, I can act whatever the fuck way I want to in my house. Nigga, I live here. I pay rent. You know what I mean? This is my shit. And if you don't like it, get the fuck on. That's how I treat this shit right here. And that's just where I'm at with that. So. Yeah, a little public service out. So like I said, Bang Out Radio is like it's like my house. It's like my kid at this point. You know, my illegitimate kid that I done adopted from somebody that didn't care about it. You know, or it's my house now. You know, I moved in certain people and everything like that. I moved in family. I moved in my friends. So I mean, it's about us right now. All right, and you either with that or you not. And if you're not, once again, pay attention. Fuck you. All right, get the fuck out of here. Stay away. Don't watch. Don't comment. Don't listen in. Don't do none of that. All right? Because if you got a problem, then you're always going to have a problem. And then you're just because you got a problem don't mean that I got a problem. Unless you try to make it my problem, which is what motherfuckers try to do. All right? S.L.A.P.S, the Dagger. Be right back.
We were hoping that maybe you have some kind of key that can help us with our disease.
You boys both have the virus? Are you sure?
We're not just sure. We're HIV positive. Will you stop it with that? What part of this is funny to you? Kyle, we need to try to find... What part of being infected with a deadly disease do you find funny? I don't think it's funny, Kyle. Then stop saying you're not just sure you're HIV positive. This isn't funny, AIDS isn't funny, dying isn't funny, so shut the f*** up. Well, excuse me, Kyle, for trying to keep some optimism, you know? Sometimes when things seem their darkest, you just need to try and stay HIV positive. But if you want to be so HIV negative all the time... Knock it off! Right now! This isn't funny. At all. Are you sure? Yes! Are you HIV positive?
Slap Sundays with the Dagger on Bang Out Radio. Playing nothing but some slappers. And slapping the stupidity out you dumb motherfuckers. So tune in and listen up every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 West Coast time on Bang Out Radio. What's up, it's your girl, Lady Cam. This is Slap Sundays with the Dagger on Bang Out Radio, playing nothing but them slappers and slapping the stupidity out of you dumb motherfuckers. So tune in and listen up. LA West Coast all day.
Yeah, we back, y'all. S.L.A.P.S Sundays, the Dagger. LA West Coast all day. Bang Out Radio, reality radio. Still got time to call in if you like. 661-621-7559. As always, still in the queue. Or you press 1 to holler at us. Now, as I was saying, you know, just a lot of excuse me. A lot of just dumb shit going on in the world, man. It just seems like no matter what, you know, no matter how positive people try to be about shit, then, you know, something happens that just throws everything off. Now, I'm actually amazed at this next story because it goes along the lines of the same as, you know, well, we're going to talk a little bit of religion real quick. Now, as far as Dagger goes, like I said, I do believe in God, yes. I believe that, I mean, you have to be, well, let me just start there. I believe in God, but do I practice the way I should? No, I don't. I mean, I just don't believe, what I don't believe is that I need to have somebody else, like, speak to God for me, I guess, in a sense. You know, I don't need, whatever my spiritual relationship with the person that I believe in is between me and that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel I need to go to a church or anything, and it's not even the fact that I don't want to go to church. It's just that, you know how these churches are and these preachers are nowadays and everything, man. I just don't trust them. I don't trust them, and I haven't found one that I liked or anything like that. So I just rather not. But where, you know, religion and all this stuff is getting messed up and how everything's just going downhill and everything, my boy Kirk Franklin says that he has lost his religion. He's lost it. And is encouraging other people to do the same. Kirk Franklin, Mr. God's property himself. And why this is tripping me out a little bit, because like I said, I used to listen to God's property, Kirk Franklin. That's when I was younger and everything like that. And now, you know, Stomp was my shit. Stomp was my song. Out of all the little songs on that one album he had a lot of tracks on there. I used to play Stomp out. But again, he's won Grammys for gospel music. This nigga's got awards for gospel music. Most of his money is from gospel music. But now, today's day and age, he's renounced religion. He says it's no good. And is encouraging people to get rid of religion as well. Now, this is what I mean. Look at this. Like, for 2 decades, musician mastered creating quality music, and the most important quality of music is sincerity, right? So, but now he's talking about how it was all just a mask. He's saying that in the beginning, religion created a mask. For generations, church was where we want to go hide. Rules without relationship is empty inside. Exactly. I mean, again, he's the reason. He's speaking on things which are the reasons of why I never went to church in the first place. Because again, people be the most nastiest, you know, most fucked up people all week, and then think they can go to church and it's just all okay. You know what I mean? Well, I go to church every Sunday and everything. You know what I can't stand is, you ever see the people that talk about, you know, the most fucked up shit and God in the same sentence? You know, I was listening to something the other day. This lady was talking to somebody. She was talking about some fight or whatever. She was like, Lord, I put that on God. You know what I mean? I would have killed that nigga. Like, are you serious? Like, and it's just, he said, look, I'm losing my religion. Thank God, helping you lose yours. The preacher isn't God. Religion's my first mistake, and losing my religion, thank God, helping you lose yours is my job. So, just look at the world now. Look at the world we're living in, right? It's just amazing what some years can do. Because again, he's sitting up here trying to boost everything, get people on God's side and everything like that. And now he's telling you, no, it's wrong. Stay away from it. I'm not telling you to stay away from God. Me personally, like I said, whatever your religion is, whatever you pray to, whatever you do, if it makes you a better person, then okay, I'm all for it. But again, it's about the fakeness. It's the fakeness. You can't be all holier than thou and everything all that like that or whatever, and out here doing the most fucked up shit. You can't do both. It don't work that way. Well, I guess it does, because people have been doing it for years. Like I said, the preachers of L.A. and the preachers reality show, that fucked shit up for me too. Like, look at these motherfuckers and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are little quotes. Every human being was wired with the desire for happiness, and we will try different things, all in the pursuit of that feeling. With this song, I'm saying if you really want to be happy, you have to start with the originator. Franklin said in the statement shared with the Christian Post, "My goal is to try to lead people to the manufacturer of their souls," which is exactly what I was saying earlier. Which is why I'm not even, I'm not gonna take anybody away from their religion, so I wouldn't do it as harsh as this. But again, basically what he's saying is you don't need that middle person. If you want to have a relationship with God, if you want to be happy, you know what I mean, then you got to do what you need to do in order to make that happen. You know what I mean? Get in touch with the source. These people in the middle are the ones who are fucking shit up. They're the ones who are taking shit away from people. They're the ones who make you not want to do it. They at least don't make me want to do it. I can't, it bothers me to get up early on a Sunday to go to some place with a whole bunch of other people who are doing it out of some kind of maybe obligation, or they're not there for the real reasons that they should be doing it. And then you're sitting up there listening to somebody who's just as bad, or if not worse, than half the people in the congregation. The preacher, the deacon, the choir boy, the whole staff is all messed up sometimes. I was turned off of it. My own father goes to a church. You know what I mean? The preacher is a little bit of a sex fiend. I've seen it myself on 3 different occasions. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put out too much blast right now and everything like that, but I mean, I've seen it. This is why I can't do religion in that way. Like I said, I just have to hope. I just hope God knows that I'm out here trying to do the best that I can. I'm not a perfect man. I'm nowhere near perfect, and I do fucked up shit sometimes. But I hope He knows where my heart is. You know what I mean? I hope He knows what I want. Or what I'm striving for, or what I've been through, and I hope He, it's I hope it's a whole. I hope He weighs everything. You know what I mean? Because when you go to church and when you go to the Bible and everything, I just hope it's not as by the book as some people make it out to be. I want to believe that, he's fair and just and will weigh, my entire life when I am being judged, if it comes to that point and everything like that, and really give me, hopefully, the benefit of the doubt in most situations. Because again, I'm not an evil person. I have no evilness in my heart. I do wrong sometimes, but again, everybody does wrong. I know what I've done. I accept my wrongness. But again, it's not my intention to set out and cause harm to anybody. So, I mean, that's all religion is, really, isn't it? Hope, prayer, faith. You don't need to go to a church to have that. For some of us, that's all we have left. That's all I've been holding on to for the longest. Me personally. So, like I said, hope. And besides that, you just gotta roll with what happens. Again, you gotta avoid certain things. But again, when I saw this, like I said, Kirk Franklin, of all people, like I said, there was a time when everything when Kirk Franklin made church hot. Let's see, what is this? People don't live at church. They live in the real world, so music has to reflect how people live, what they're doing as they go through their trials in life, he said. So I just hope and pray that we're always able to tap into that and be that voice for people. I'm praying through that process right now. I'm just praying and asking God to give me what He wants me to do next. So again, it's not your belief in God. It's the religion. It's the practice of religion. And it's just like everything else. Once people get a hold of a certain thing, people find a way to exploit it. And people have been exploiting religion, niggas, for history. The Crusades, things like that. There's a lot of death and destruction in the name of God, whatever that God was, all through history. Whether you believed in one God, whether you believed in many gods. mythology. You know what I mean? There's all this. Religion is a cause of a lot of issues as well. War over religion. You know what I mean? Because I believe something, you believe something different. We go to war over it, over who's right. And that's unnecessary too, man. Like, so what, you believe something different? Again, if that works for you, then by all means, and let me do what I need to do. But once you feel what you do is better than what I'm doing, then it becomes a problem, because then you're trying to force it onto somebody else. And again, that's where the conflicts and everything goes. So I mean, on one side I see it, you know what I mean, everybody just do what they want to do. I agree with Kurt Franklin. Again, I don't trust religion as a whole. I don't. I feel it's pulling more people away, and again, like you said, people are hiding behind false reality. You ain't about that life. But because you go to church and you get dressed up once a week and everything like that, and you go in there and sing some songs and, you know, wave your hands around and act crazy for a little while or whatever, that just makes everything okay, right? You're just so righteous. And then as soon as you're done, you just go right back to the same bullshit you was doing before you went in that bitch, right? But you feel cleansed for a little while, right? No. Like I said, I'm all the way for real about that, man. If you ain't really about that life, then don't pretend. Because what I would hope, or at least be most fearful of, like I said, because you people in them churches know you wrong, and you just sinning left and right, and that's all you doing and everything like that. You know you wrong. You think, if I was God, you know what I mean, and I'm looking at these churches, you know, everywhere, all over the place and everything, and I know everything about everybody, you don't think he would be sitting up there looking at y'all in church like, you lying, you on that bullshit, you just gonna do that? I mean, if he's all knowing, right, knows everything, blah, this, that, everything, right, then he knows you full of shit. Again, I just hope, just like in anything else, man, he respects a nigga for being real about who he is and what he's about and what he's trying to do, then, as like the world we're living in now, where you could be as fake as possible and still get away with shit. That's going to be the scariest part about religion to have to figure out, but I guess we'll have to figure that out. Alright, we'll get back to some music before we get out of here this week, alright? Slap Sundays, again, the Dagger, LA West Coast all day, Bang Out Radio, Reality Radio, and yeah, holla at y'all in a second. Be right back.
Got the dream up, listen,
You is a bitch!
May white God bless you, Robert. I came as fast as I could.
So this is the plan. Uncle Ruckus.
Let's get this party started.
You got bad credit, Robert.
Removing an evil nigger spirit from a Negro is as hard as removing the stank from a hunk of shit. We must use these tools that the great God has given us to fight niggas. A whip, a noose, a knife stick, a branding iron. These things strike fear into a nigger's heart. A job application. Avoid conversation with the nigger. The nigger will lie. The nigger will make excuses. He will use words he don't really know. If he gets really desperate, he may start to rap or dance.
You all are testicles and no shaft.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened to your shaft?
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Who in the hell are you?
Nigga, my name is Reverend Father Uncle Rucker. No relation. In the name of white Jesus and all great white men who have come thereafter, I command our black nigger soul back to the depths of hell. My name is Reverend Father Uncle Rucker. No relation. In the name of white Jesus and all great white men who have come thereafter, I command our black nigger soul back to the depths of hell.
Alright, y'all, we back, about to get up out of here. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Slap Sundays, another one in the books. Make sure you tune in the rest of the week. Turned Up Tuesdays with the Hood Geeks, 9 to 11. Alright, West Coast Wednesdays, Hump Nights, Adult Matters, and Adult Topics with Dagger and Queen B. Alright, 3 shows, very simple. Make sure you check out our YouTube page, Bang Out Radio. Again, Google us. If you Google us, we're going to pop up everywhere, alright? Follow the shows, talk about the shows, and again, support the last place for independence out there right now, because I don't see nowhere else. I'm sorry, I don't. Not like this. All right. Remember to send in your music, dagger.bangoutradio@gmail.com. All right. And yeah, that's about it. So holla at y'all next week. Holla at y'all throughout the rest of the week. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We'll get at y'all next time, and I'm out.
We the boys, bitch. Damn right. We in this bitch. Y'all already know.
All, fade them all.
What is it? What is it? The belt and the crown. Damn right.